My dear friends in Christ Jesus, greetings to you all. In this episode, I answer to the question, for what are the reasons a religious member must be dismissed? My dear friends, the paragraph 1 of the Canon 695 of the Latin Code says that a member must be dismissed for the offences mentioned in Canons 1395, 1397 and 1398 unless for the offences mentioned in the paragraphs 2 and 3 of the Canon 1395 and in paragraph 1 of the Canon 1398, the superior judges that dismissal is not absolutely necessary and that sufficient provision can be made in some other way for the amendment of the member, the restoration of justice and the reparation of scandal. My dear friends, the offences mentioned in the paragraph 1 of the Canon 1395 is a cleric living in concubinage other than in the case mentioned in Canon 1394 and a cleric who continues in some other external sin against the sixth commandment of the Decalogue which causes scandal. The paragraph 2 of the Canon 1395 says that a cleric who has offended in other ways against the sixth commandment of the Decalogue if the offence was committed in public. The paragraph 3 of the Canon 1395 says, a cleric who by force, threats or abuse of his authority commits an offence against the sixth commandment of the Decalogue or forces someone to perform or submit to sexual acts. My dear friends, according to the Canon 1397, one who commits homicide or who by force or by fraud abducts, imprisons, mutilates or gravely wounds a person is to be punished according to the gravity of the offence. The paragraph 2 of the Canon 1397 says, a person who actually procures an abortion incurs a lote sententia excommunication. According to the Canon 1398, a cleric is to be dismissed if he commits an offence against the sixth commandment of the Decalogue with a minor or with a person who habitually has an imperfect use of reason or with one to whom the law recognizes equal protection. If he grooms or induces a minor or a person who habitually has an imperfect use of reason or one to whom the law recognizes equal protection to expose himself or herself pornographically or to take part in pornographic exhibitions, whether real or simulated. If he immorally acquires, retains, exhibits or distributes in whatever manner and by whatever technology pornographic images of minors or of persons who habitually have an imperfect use of reason. Hence, for these offences, a religious member must be dismissed. Thanks for watching. See you again.